So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Hullet. Manchester United finding their passes. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hullet. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Eto'o.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's forced to go back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. McAllister. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. To Bruno Fernandes. Hullet did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ronaldinho. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Swings in across. And it's slung out wide. Hernandez. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Half an hour played now. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Ronaldinho. And it's Makalele. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kaka. Oh, this looks sharp. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pirlo opts to play it back. McAllister. Either side giving way. It has been tight. Pirlo. Passes short and sharp. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, terrible pass. Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Over to the left. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try.
And he shoots! He scored! The breakthrough strike! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 18, Kylian Mbappe.
Newcastle have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And the shot! And again! Goal! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's very neat. And it's Makalele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Pinches it off him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pull it. Pull it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Makalele. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Picked out brilliantly. And this is shot at goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 8.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Kaká, who does have an assist to his name. Messi. Makalele. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Lahm. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that's a dangerous ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Koundé. Koundé. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bruno Fernandes. Guardiola. Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And no, he's seen through all of that. He's played it back.
Just too much.
Bruno Fernandes! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Koundé. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he cuts out the supply.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Costa Curta. And it's Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted. Pull it. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes steaming forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xavi Alonso. Cafu charging forward down that flank. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, not quite. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And Makaleli. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it out wide. And it's Pirlo. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Cafu. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pinches it off him. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Maldini. And it's Piqué. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Always onto this. And that has been cleared. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. Makaleli is the team's great visionary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hullet. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Pass somewhat off target. Piqué. Now Pirlo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, perfectly measured that. That has not gone well. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Eto'o. Donadoni. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Xavi Alonso. Costa Curta gets into a good position. Very nicely done. Drives it in. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's had a shot! That's another chance! Just eases him off the ball. Played back in. Makaleli. Oh, that's superb. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And here's Eto'o.
Lovely feet.
And it's Hullet. Shot a goal! Great vision. Pirlo delivers the ball. Oh, smashing header! think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Teat. De Bruyne. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pirlo. Pull it. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Pirlo. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Pirlo. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Can he latch on to this? Lahm made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. De Bruyne. Hazard. That's very neat. Hazard with the delivery. And he's there to clear it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lahm. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Eto'o. And the shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
Oh no, what has happened here? Poor robust challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Teat. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And he's chosen to go back. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. Darmian, De Winter, and Teat, and it's De Bruyne. It's a good run down the left-hand side, and it's Witsel. Teat. Pirlo did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Oh, super find. Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Lukaku, he's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's run loose here. Makaleli is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's De Bruyne. Lavia. And it's Witsel. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but They'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Makalelu, and it's Lam. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Azar. Out to the left it goes, back into the middle. Lukaku! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And here's De Bruyne. Hit into the... Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Lavia. To Azar. And it's Azar. Witsel. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Chips it through. And this is Ronaldo. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
A case now of complete control. And it's been given away. He's picked his way through. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Azar. And that's another good win of the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lavia. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 14, Daniel van Buiten. Number 20, Axel Witzel.
It's a good run down the right.
Field. Number
Milan.
4, Gullit.
Pirlo.
Number 7,
Koulibaly calmly anticipates.
Number 26, Kalidou Koulibaly. Substitution.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lavia. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 5, number 10, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 15, Doku. Number 17, Iwobi.
And it's Neymar.
Lovely bit of skill.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Gullit. Best.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Quickly taken. And here's Neymar. Pirlo. And that's a dangerous...
Can he finish? Yes! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Oh, what a climb! It's a goal!
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Courtois gets good distance on it. There will be a throw-in.
Shot, surely! Oh, extraordinary.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Played back in. Koulibaly kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar. He can run onto that.
There will be
It's
5
a promising
minutes
position.
added time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It will be 5 minutes to add. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Maldini. Best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That is a crunching tackle.
He's played it long.
De Bruyne.
That's that, the end.
Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everyone,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick off.
Old
The
Trafford.
excitement already
Manchester
palpable.
United against Arsenal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
We have already started here.
Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast, in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Now that's a fine challenge.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Pirlo. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pull it. Ronaldinho. Pull it. Probing pass. Lahm gets over and intercepts.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what a climb!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United finding their passes. Ambitious ball here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ronaldinho. Pull it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. And that's an excellent interception. Zanetti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this is a great... He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Searching pass he's played there. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish right from the top draw. Arsenal are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback
complete!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has been cut short. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
Can he finish? Sensational from Eto'o! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And the finish! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And again they hit the front.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Eto'o. Ronaldinho is onto this. And it's half-time here. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pirlo. Bullet. Bullet. Nicely weighted ball. Pirlo. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Hullet. Some really good ball movement.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, what has happened here?
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Makalele demonstrating his defensive quality there. And this is Eto'o. Pull it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho might just make this. Makalele is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Terrific header!
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
6,
changes on both
Eto'o.
sides, actually.
Number 14, Cristiano
Roberto
Ronaldo.
Carlos.
Number 18, Gullit.
That's a throw.
Number 17, Pirlo. Number 5, Marcel Desailly. Coming on
Pirlo
the
has
field,
created one goal already.
Number 11, George Best.
Mbappe
Number 9,
really was well
Ibrahimovic.
marshalled there because he was
Number
denied the
10,
opportunity
Messi.
to turn.
Number 19, Neymar.
He's having a go!
Number 13,
And a terrific save from the
Substitution in
keeper.
progress.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. That's good play. Played back. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Could move up a gear here. Manchester United desperately searching for the winner here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Makaleli. Best. Little pass back. Best. Delicate ball and it needs... Tries a shot!
Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Lahm is all... And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players.